Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel here today. So today, as I promised in my previous video, my top 10 favorite wrestling matches of all time. Now, this video is going to be my top 10 favorite WWE superstars of all time. So yeah, with further ado, let's get on with the video. Oh, plus, I forgot to do what I said in my last video. Welcome back, motherfuckers. Yes, welcome back, motherfuckers. So, clocking in at number 10 of my favorite WWE superstars of all time, it is this man is a former WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, United States champion, Tag Team champion, Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner. As you all know, this man cashed in his Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 31 against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, as they called it, the heist of the century. Clocking in at number 10 is Seth freaking Rollins. Yes, Seth Rollins is my number 10 favorite wrestler of all time. Seth Rollins, this man's basically done it all. As I just said, he had one of the longest WWE Championship reigns, I believe. That basically lasted almost a full year, from March to November. Well, it's not considered a full year; it's half a year, since he got injured in November 2015, and he had to vacate the title. So yes, number 10, Monday Night Messiah, Seth freaking Rollins, clocking in number 10. Number 9, making the list at number 9. He is also a former WWE champion. He is a former European champion. He is a former hardcore champion. He's a former World Heavyweight champion. He's a former WCW United States champion. He's a former WCW World Heavyweight champion. It is the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Yes, Kurt Angle is by far, in my opinion, one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. If you watched Raw 30 Years last night, he did the segment with DX, Imperium, Seth Rollins, and the Street Profits. So yeah, and honestly, I thought the DX segment was the best match. Was the best part of Raw 30, in my opinion. I know some people, and I know people a lot of talking bad about Raw 30 because they didn't showcase any women. And I'm not bashing the women's revolution, or I'm not bashing any of the women. But honestly, last time we checked, wasn't it 30 years of Raw and not 30 years of the women's revolution? I'm just saying, like, no disrespect to any of the women, but I just thought, like, the Bella Twins saying that, honestly, I feel like the Bella Twins thought the spotlight should have been all on them, which I disagree, because, honestly, the Bella Twins weren't any good. The Bella Twins kind of sucked. The only reason they got hired is because of their looks. The only reason Nikki was one of the longest rating Divas champions was basically because they had no one left, because AJ left, and all these other women's wrestlers were retired, and all they had was like Paige and Nikki and Naomi and Sasha and Charlotte. Well, since Naomi, Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky came in, and Bayley, they had more contenders. So I get why they took it off of her. But off topic there. Kurt Angle, number 9. Number 8 is, he is also a former WWE champion, US champion, Tag Team champion, Money in the Bank winner, Royal Rumble winner. Well, I forgot to mention, Kurt Angle has never won a Royal Rumble. So I feel like Kurt Angle should have won a Royal Rumble before he had to retire. So yeah, number 8, John Cena. I mean, come on, John Cena is without a doubt one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. Some people say he's the greatest of all time. I don't think so, but I mean, John Cena, come on, the dude's done everything. starred in movies. He's pretty much won everything in the WWE. Except for the Intercontinental Championship he hasn't won yet. Which I have a feeling he will one of these days before he retires. So yeah, number 8, John Cena. Number 7. Coming in at number 7, it is... Some people would say one of the greatest characters of all time, along with Kane and The Fiend. It is the Dead Man, or the American Badass, or I don't think those two. The Demon of Death Valley, the one of the most legendary superstars of all time. The Undertaker is number 7. So yeah, Undertaker's done it all too. Except for Intercontinental, US. He's won tag team titles. He's won the Royal Rumble. He's won the WWE Championship. He's won... I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, Undertaker, without a doubt, one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. So yeah, Undertaker, number 7. Number 6. It is the excellence of execution. The Pink and Black Attack. He is a former WWF champion. He is a former WCW champion. Tag team champion. US champion. It is... You may know him from the infamous Montreal Screwjob. Not Shawn Michaels, but Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart has made number 6 on my favorite WWE superstars of all time. So yeah, Bret Hart's pretty much done it all too. Yeah, he's won the Royal Rumble, him and Lex Luger in 94. So yeah, Bret Hart, he's done it all too. I mean, what else can you say? One of the greatest Canadian wrestlers of all time, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time in general. So yeah, Bret Hart, number 6. We are now in the top 5. At number 5, coming in at number 5 is the whole fucking show, Mr. Monday Night. As some would say, the king of hardcore. It is none other than Rob Van Dam. Yes, Rob Van Dam is number 5 on the list for a reason. Rob Van Dam's done it all too, except for Royal Rumble, and he's been WWE champion. He's been ECW champion. Pretty sure he was ECW television champion. He's won Money in the Bank. He hasn't won a Royal Rumble, so yeah. So another legend who hasn't won a Royal Rumble in Rob Van Dam. He's been tag team champion, Intercontinental champion. I don't know if he's won the U.S. title or not. I'm not sure. I don't think he did. So yeah, Rob Van Dam is one of the greatest high flyers of all time. So yeah. If you guys remember, he beat John Cena at ECW One Night Stand 2006. Honestly, if you look back at that show, if Cena would have won, I think the crowd would have rioted. So yeah. So RVD number 5. Number 4, it is... Some would pick as their favorite WWE superstar of all time. In the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, coming in at number 4. Stone Cold Steve Austin's done it all too. Royal Rumble winner, WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion. He's won the Royal Rumble. I think I've already said that. WWE champion, I've already said that, pretty sure. So yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, like one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. He's one of them superstars known for putting on some of the greatest matches of all time. So yeah, Stone Cold coming in at number 4. We're down to the top 3. Number 3, it is quite a controversial wrestler. Some people would call him a murderer. Some people will call him one of the greatest of all time. Some people would say that he doesn't deserve to be recognized by the WWE. Some people say he does deserve to be recognized by the WWE. In my opinion, he does. It is the Rabid Wolverine, former World Heavyweight Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion, Royal Rumble winner. It is Chris Benoit. Yes, Chris Benoit is my number 3. I don't care what people have to say about him. You can call him whatever you want to, but in my opinion, Chris Benoit is one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. The man's in-ring work is just amazing. That flying headbutt, them Germans, his crossface, which they take and other wrestlers take, and then they rename it something stupid like the Yes Lock. So yeah, Chris Benoit, number 3. In my opinion, Chris Benoit is one of the greatest. Number 2 on the list, coming in at number 2, it is Mr. Latino Heat. It is Eddie Guerrero. Yes, Eddie Guerrero is my second favorite WWE superstar of all time, behind my number 1 pick, which I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you in a few minutes. Eddie Guerrero, WWE champion, European champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion with his nephew Chavo. Eddie Guerrero has never won a Royal Rumble, which I feel like Eddie should have won a Rumble before he sadly passed. Eddie Guerrero is just, without a doubt, one of my favorite WWE superstars of all time. So Eddie Guerrero, number 2. Before I get to my number 1 pick, I have one honorable mention. Before I get to the number 1, the honorable mention is the American Nightmare. He just returned last year at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes. Cody's last run with the WWE, I feel like they could have done better. Which now, since Cody's left AEW, which I hate AEW, so sorry, but if you want to make fun of me and call me a loser, put it down in the comments below. I really don't care. So yeah, Cody Rhodes. Some people say he's going to win the Royal Rumble this Saturday. So let's wait and see. And the number 1, my favorite WWE superstar of all time, it is the Heartbreak Kid, Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels. Yes, Shawn Michaels is my favorite WWE superstar of all time. The man's done it all too. Royal Rumble winner, WWE champion, tag team champion, Intercontinental champion. He's main evented WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels. So I guess there you guys go. There is my top 10 favorite WWE superstars of all time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram at Evans Wrestling on the Randomness. And don't forget, the next, I'm going to leave you guys right now, and I'm going to film my my top 10 favorite, since the Rumble's coming up, my top 10 favorite Royal Rumble matches is gonna be filmed right now. So there you guys go, and I'll see you in my favorite Royal Rumble match video.